Hello, welcome, and make yourself at home. This, of course, is my official podcast, hosted by yours truly. Now, you might be thinking, what more could the best sister in the world get me for my birthday? Um, she already calls me nonstop, keeps me on the phone for hours while she yaps, texts me every single day, sends me TikToks and Reels and memes every single day, um, and is in multiple group chats with you. Um, and the only thing I can say to that is that there's a few hours of that day where I'm in class and you don't get to hear my amazing voice. So, because of that, this is here so that you could hear me talk for hours whenever you would like. And now I know we came up with this silly little idea while you were driving back to Virginia, and that would be a fabulous idea. Now, are you planning to drive back to Virginia anytime soon? Probably not. But also, we found out today that I will be going to camp, so that means you'll have a lot more free time this summer and where you won't be hearing my voice constantly. So I really just think this is something we all need to keep ourselves sane. Now, again, you might be asking yourself, Morgan, what could you possibly think of to talk about for multiple episodes? Um, and I would just say, hey, babe, let me worry about that. And but I have a lot of fun little ideas. We're gonna be playing games. We're gonna be doing some audiobook readings, maybe some Am I the Asshole readings. We're gonna have some very special guests, maybe some interviews. This is not just a podcast that I threw together a few days before your birthday, my friend. No. This is a month before. That is far longer than I give myself usually. Remember when I annotated that book for you? I gave myself like 5 days to do that. Remember when I made that bullet journal for a friend that we no longer talked about? Yeah, I gave myself like 2 weeks for that. But you get an entire month. Isn't that crazy? So you should feel very special. Now, how this is going to work is there's going to be multiple episodes, of course, and each episode will have like different themes. Um, Very exciting, and you can peruse for your leisure. At the moment, we just got off the phone. Now, you probably won't remember this in a month, but it was a very lengthy conversation, and I kept you on the phone multiple times past you saying you had to go because you were going to do your little cowboy rodeo line dancing. And I just thought, actually, I'm not done yapping, so I would finally start this little project. Um, it's going to be very difficult to do this and not tell you because there will probably be a few times where I'm trying to record that you want to talk and not sure exactly what I'll do in that position yet. Like, I guess I'll just say that I was talking to other people on the phone, but that always feels like I'm cheating on you somehow. Um, but yeah, those are basically all of the rules and regulations. Feel free to comment your favorite part of the podcasts. To give some timestamps for yourself. This is mostly for you, but also for anyone I decide to send this channel their way. Which probably just means like Ava, maybe Mom. I'll send her a few episodes. Maybe we don't know what we're gonna be discussing yet. So, what if I decide to like rate the sex toys for an episode? Like I'm like we can't. This might not be family friendly. We don't know. We don't know what type of sponsorships I'll be getting. Now imagine if this was like the start of my long running YouTube channel. Can you imagine? I think I would be a good YouTuber. I think I don't think I would be a good like Dylan YouTuber where it's just like me alone in my room and I have to be funny. But get me on the Try Guys, get me on Smosh, and I think I would kill that. Now, this is a fun little game that I just thought of in this moment. I'm gonna name some friends and I'm gonna say who in Smosh they remind me of. Okay? I think that's a That's a fun little idea. So I think okay. Ugh, this is so fun. Okay. Um, Starting with me, I think I'm gonna go with Angela for me. And I feel like that either you're gonna disagree or like that's already who you were thinking of. But I think I have like that unhinged energy enough. Um, and I say like slightly dumb things sometimes, especially if I'm trying to be funny. I just think that that could have been me. Um, for you, hmm, I'm kind of getting like Shane energy, maybe? Is that listen, gender rules don't apply here. Yeah, for some reason I'm getting like Shane. Like you're funny, you're like would be a good host of some of the episodes. He's like the golden child uh of Smosh. I don't know. I feel like you could also be like Anthony now, like very calm, down to earth, like has a good like interview channel, like it's just a very like vibey and like non-dramatic guy. But yeah, Shane, I'm just thinking of like those episodes where he just like wins everything or is good at everything without even trying, and I'm like, I feel like that's you. Um, Ava, I feel like I need to stick with like um I need to stick with like the Angela and Chance of it, you know? Like I would say either Chance or Tommy because he jokes around about being depressed a lot. So I would kind of say Tommy. Um Tate, I would say Courtney. And then um hmm, what other friends do we have that I would want to include on this? I feel like that's a pretty good one. Oh, you know who I also remind myself of? Damien. I think that would be like I could also see that because then like if you're Shane and I'm Damien, like yeah, he has a lot of like really nerdy interests and um yeah, no, I kind of see that too. The dyed hair, ugh. um, that could definitely be the case. Now, if you hear any weird noises, it's because I'm doing my makeup actually. If this was on video, then you could it could be a get ready with me, but alas, it's not on video because I just don't want to deal with audio issues and video, quality. Like my room doesn't have great lighting. I don't want to have to be like sitting in one spot while recording these. I want these to just be like off the cuff. Um yeah, I don't know if you've noticed that the audio sounds really good, and if you haven't noticed, just lie to me because I spent like 15 bucks on these little microphones. So hopefully they work. These would have been so helpful last semester when I actually needed to record stuff and I had to rent out those little lavalier mics all the time. But alas, we learn, I guess, that you can buy those. Fun fact, actually, this would have started like 2 to 3 weeks ago, but your girl ordered the wrong type of mic because it's Bluetooth connected, which means one part connects to your phone and then one part I just hold or clip onto my shirt. However, um, I got it and I didn't check what type of like port it was, and obviously I have the new phone because I'm not poor, but no. I got the new phone and they sent like the old charging port, so I couldn't plug the little Bluetooth thing in. So then there was no use, and I had to go to Whole Foods to return it because they have an Amazon return thing. And then while there, I got to just like experience Whole Foods, and like it was just it was crazy seeing so many liberals all in one place, and all like vegans and oh, it was it was really interesting. I kind of like I'm a part of that world, but why did I feel almost like I wasn't? I kind of was like, oh, like we do all kind of look pretentious and annoying. I get it. Um, but uh, yeah, that was that was an interesting experience. Um, let me let me think. What didn't we go over on the phone earlier? Well, we were discussing my St. Patrick's Day party I went to yesterday. Very, very fun. My friend Maddie threw it. Um, she did end up drinking too much and throwing up as we were leaving. So, ooh, that sucks. But thankfully, she had her roommates and like closer friends that were there. Um, so I didn't have to like help that situation at all. Um, but yeah, no, she threw a fantastic party. Trying to think if there was anything else like really entertaining that was happening. Um, at one point, the guy that there was like this one guy that was like trying to like give flirty vibes, and he like asked my help because he was like, "Oh, where's the bathroom?" And I was trying to show him, and the bathroom was like in Maddie's room, and we were trying to pull open her door, and it felt like it was stuck. Like we thought it was unlocked, and it was just stuck. So we were like pulling really hard on it. And then someone on the other side was like, "Hold on, it's locked." And this man tried to ditch me because he got so embarrassed that like he was pulling on the door so hard that all of a sudden he turns and just starts like running down the hall, and I was like, "No, you asshole, like come back." Um that was pretty funny. I forced him to come back because I was like, "You're the one who wants to get in the room anyway." Um but yeah, that was quite funny. I also hung out with like a lot of people in class that's like I've had class with them all year, but I have just never like considered myself that close with them, but it was really fun because we got a lot closer. Um yeah, and then today I found out that I got into camp, which is very exciting and honestly old news to you at this point. Um you're probably thinking, "Wow, Morgan, that was a month ago. You don't even care about that anymore." Wrong. I do care about it still. But yeah, I was so excited. I think that would be a good episode is like me retelling some good camp stories that I've never told before. Um, I'll have to like really dig deep on stuff that we haven't discussed, but there always is new stories. Um, I think that's the amazing thing about camp because even if you've known me my entire life and you've known me the entirety of the time I've been to camp, there's still some stories that like will just slip my mind that you'll never know, I guess. And that's I don't know, that's the the joy of it. Um I think that's what makes like something really special. I think it's kind of similar energy to when like theater kids are putting on a play because it's like if you're with these people like every single day and you're making like so many memories constantly that like everyone else is just never gonna get. And yeah, that like really is where it just like brings it all together. Um well, you just sent me a TikTok even though you said you were on your way to line dancing. So I don't know what you thought about that, but interesting. Um, yeah, I think that is where this episode is gonna end. This was just supposed to be a little intro. Um, I hope that you can look forward to all the rest of the episodes. Some will have a little bit more of a theme, I promise. This one was just me getting comfortable with like just talking to myself. And I also just wanted to record the intro so that I can start actually um, like learning how to use these mics and learning how to set up this whole thing, especially with like the YouTube channel and everything. And yeah, but I'm excited to like actually record little episodes. I think this will be fun. Um, I have wanted to like try and get my friends to do this for a while. I mentioned it to Stella a few times. I think like she would be amazing at this. I think she would be exactly like um she would be exactly like Brittany Broski. I think like She would be crazy and like in a room completely by herself, just like going off the wall. Um, oh, but Stella and Noah, I didn't do them when I was doing the Smosh people. Okay, real quick, and then the episode's gonna end. Um, I think that Noah would be okay, I think he would be Chance. And then I think let me see. I think he would either be Chance or Trevor. Trevor would also be a good option. And then who would Stella be? Um, hmm. Why am I like why can I not trying to picture who is left? Um, I don't know. Maybe like Amanda? I don't know. No one has like the insane energy that Stella brings. Like, I don't know. Maybe I need to look at like the whole cast. Because right now I can only think of like a few people. Um, yeah, I think maybe Amanda, like a mix of like Amanda or and Angela, like their love child, would be a good option. Um, I could also see like Keith, maybe. That would be kind of funny. I don't know, she's just a funny little gremlin. Um, but yeah, all right. That's where I'm gonna end this. Um, again, well, actually, I don't think I ever said this. Happy birthday. But again, I hope you enjoy this. I'm gonna have a lot of fun recording these, and yeah, I hope you actually listen to them. All right, toodaloo.